it going, bud?
Fine, how's you?
Good, nice to meet you. You got some questions for me?
Yeah. What age did you start playing ice hockey at?
I didn't start playing until I was 8 years old. I was a little bit later than most kids when I was younger.
What inspired you to become a hockey player?
Back in Canada, it's kind of just the normal pastime. So, as a young boy, I enjoyed playing out in the backyard and street hockey and ice hockey in the winter out in the pond. And as I get older, I just continue to enjoy the game and decided that I wanted to play.
What teams have you played for?
I'll have to go back. I started playing junior hockey when I was 16 for my hometown team, and then when I played in the OHL, I played for Sioux Greyhounds and then the Guelph Storm. And then when I moved on to pro, I was drafted by the Islanders, so I played for their farm team. I was in Bridgeport, Connecticut for the Sound Tigers for 3 years, and then I played a little bit for the Utah Grizzlies during that time, and then played a couple seasons in Stockton, California for the Thunder. Had a couple stints with San Jose's farm team in Worcester, Edmonton's farm team in Springfield, Vancouver Canucks farm team in Manitoba for the Moose. And then I actually went back to Bridgeport for a little bit before I decided to go over to Europe last year, and I played in Italy for Asiago.
Who is your favourite hockey team?
Growing up, my favourite team was the Maple Leafs. I was born and grew up around the area, so we always rooted for them.
Who is the best player you've come up against so far in your career?
You know what, I probably couldn't tell you. There's a few players I've played against that are now in the NHL. But one of the players I played with and was able to be a line mate with at one point was Jeff Tambellini, and he was a pretty good goal scorer at the time. He ended up playing for Vancouver.
Who's your favourite NHL player, and is there a player that you style your game on?
At the time, I'd say one of my favorite players is Mike Fisher. Not that he's one of the high-end guys in the league that most guys would say they're a fan of, but I like the way he plays, and definitely growing up, favorite player was probably Doug Gilmour. So I kind of think that maybe between the two of them, they kind of play a little bit alike, so that's what I like about it.
What's been the biggest highlight of your career so far?
Definitely getting drafted to the NHL when I was 18. That'd probably be my biggest highlight, but one that wouldn't be too far off was 2 years after when my brother was drafted to the NHL. We actually played a little bit together in the American League, and that's the highest level that we've played together with. So that was quite a big highlight in my career, the day that we were able to suit up for the same team.
What's been your worst hockey-related injury?
I've had a couple pretty big injuries. I've had both of my shoulders operated on, so those set me back a little bit during my career.
Do you have any pre-game superstitions?
I wouldn't say I'm too superstitious, but generally the way I go about my day doesn't seem to change. Once I do get to the rink, I like to do things in a certain order, but nothing too crazy. Usually get dressed right to left, but that's just me putting on being right-handed and being used to doing that normally, so I wouldn't say it's a superstition.
What's your favourite music?
I'm definitely a country music fan. I know folks over here aren't too keen of that. We threw it on in the rink in the room over there a few times, and the Scottish boys weren't too happy, but country music's definitely my thing.
What's the most embarrassing song on your iPod?
Embarrassing song? Oh geez, I have about 2,500 songs, but there's a few Christmas jingles on there. Maybe Mariah Carey or Britney Spears.
What's your favourite pizza topping?
Pizza topping? Well, pepperoni is a standard, but I'm an everything guy, so I enjoy everything on my pizza.
What's your favourite kind of food?
Well, I got my Italian heritage in me, so I like Italian food. I like lasagna and pasta and the good stuff.
What's your favourite TV programme?
Well, that's a good one. There's a few shows I'm watching right now. One of which is Sons of Anarchy, which is a motorcycle kind of gang show based in California. And I don't know, I'm a fan of Breaking Bad as well.
Do you have any tattoos, and if so, how many?
Yeah, I got 3 at the time. And I don't know, we'll see if I end up with any more if my girlfriend and parents aren't too upset with that.
What do you do on the bus and going to away games?
I like to kind of just hang out and keep it low key, listen to a little bit of music. I don't really like reading on the bus because I get a bit of a headache, and I'm not a card player, so I don't attend the card games at the back. So I usually just hang out and listen to some music.
What do you do away from hockey to chill out?
During the season, kind of just relaxing. Whenever we get an opportunity to go out with the guys and go to the mall and kind of hang around. That's the usual, but if I get an opportunity to go out fishing or do some hunting, then I definitely take advantage of that because that's one of my passions. And during the summer, mostly out on the water every weekend doing some fishing.
If you weren't a hockey player, what do you think you would be?
Well, that's a question every hockey player has to ask himself because eventually the career is going to end. So I'm thinking about getting into fire brigades.
Thanks, Jason, for your time.
All right, thank you, bud.
It was really good. It was experience to learn what he likes and how he styles his game.
And why is he your favourite player?
Just the way he plays his game, and he's a nice guy, and that.